Before the stadium lights, the roaring crowds, and the headlines, there was a boy running barefoot through the streets of Paris, dreaming bigger than his surroundings allowed today. The world knows him as one of football's greatest midfielders, a tireless engine on the pitch, a humble hero off it. But behind the fame, behind the trophies, lies a story far richer than stats and silverware. This is the story of N'Golo Kanté, a man whose greatness isn't measured by wealth or applause, but by quiet determination, generosity, and a life lived on his own terms. From the toughest streets of Paris to the peaceful fields of Normandy, from Premier League glory to acts of unseen kindness, every chapter reveals a lesson in humility, purpose, and the power of staying true to yourself. Stay with us, because what you're about to see isn't just the story of a footballer, it's the story of a life beautifully, quietly extraordinary. N'Golo Kanté's journey started in the roughest corners of Paris, where dreams were modest, but determination knew no limits. Born on March 29, 1991, to Malian immigrant parents, he was named after King N'Golo Diarra of the Bambara Empire. A small boy growing up far from the glitter of stardom, tragedy struck early when his father passed away, leaving his mother to raise him and his siblings by cleaning offices. Young Kanté helped any way he could, collecting bottles on the streets of Rueil Malmaison, a tiny boy with enormous dreams and an unshakable quiet resolve. By age 10, he was at JS Suresnes, a humble club west of Paris. While other kids sought the spotlight, Kanté chased the ball. He was small, almost invisible on the field, but tireless, relentless. Between long commutes and accounting classes, football was the one luxury he allowed himself. In 2012, he stepped onto the professional stage with Bologna in League Two, a forgettable season, a final match. No glory, no fanfare. Just the start of something. Caen changed everything. He played every game, every minute, as if each tackle could reshape his destiny. Caen rose to League One, and so did Kanté's quiet reputation. Scouts across Europe began to notice the midfielder who ran endlessly, never slowing down, never seeking praise. Then came Leicester City, a club that offered opportunity and, unknowingly, a stage for history. In the 2015-16 season, Kanté became the engine behind Leicester's miraculous Premier League triumph, a story that felt cinematic. Every interception, every sprint, every humble smile after victory built the legend of a man who made the impossible routine. With 175 tackles and 157 interceptions, Kanté didn't just defend, he redefined the modern game. When Chelsea called in 2016, he brought his humility to London's biggest stage. The result? Another league title, back-to-back championships with two different teams. Then came the FA Cup, the Europa League, and the 2021 Champions League, where he was named Man of the Match in the final against Manchester City. On the international stage, his quiet strength became the backbone of France. From the heartbreak of Euro 2016 to the triumph of the 2018 World Cup, Kanté transformed defense into art, his energy relentless, almost magical. His name didn't blare from headlines, it echoed in the nods of legends. Sir Alex Ferguson called him the best player in the Premier League. Frank Lampard went even further, declaring him the finest central midfielder in the world. In 2023, when Kanté signed with Ittihad in Saudi Arabia, many assumed the humble hero had finally chosen comfort over challenge. But they were wrong. This wasn't retirement, it was recalibration. After years of giving everything, every ounce of sweat, every quiet sacrifice, Kanté chose a life that moves at his own pace. Today he has returned to the calm heart of France, where fame fades and peace remains. Among open fields and endless skies, he built not a palace, but a home that mirrors his soul, modest, grounded, and full of grace. A sanctuary born from effort, not extravagance, the truest reward of a life well lived. Now step inside N'Golo Kanté's French farm estate and discover how the world's most humble superstar lives when the stadium lights go dark. Nestled in the rolling meadows of Pays d'Auge, near the quiet commune of Bonnebasque, sits a home that reflects Kanté perfectly, Unpretentious, grounded, and rich in quiet soul. This is no mansion built to impress. It's a farmhouse built to breathe. Surrounded by nearly 25 hectares of pristine pasture, the air is filled with the scent of fresh grass, wood smoke, and the unmistakable perfume of the French countryside. A wooden gate, framed by apple trees heavy with fruit, marks the entrance. Beyond it, a gravel path winds through open fields before revealing a half-timbered farmhouse with a slate roof, its wooden beams softened by years of Normandy rain. The facade glows a warm, honey brown under the afternoon sun. Lived in, human, inviting. Here, the world's most beloved footballer trades the roar of stadiums for the hush of nature. Inside, the ground floor opens into a space that feels like a gentle embrace. The living room, the heart of the home, features stone walls, exposed beams, and a golden fireplace that crackles through long winter evenings. A few framed jerseys from Leicester and Chelsea hang quietly by the door. Reminders of battles fought and won, blending seamlessly into the simplicity of the decor. More memory than display. The furniture is solid oak, sturdy but unpolished, and the light pouring through the windows casts a warm, golden glow over the terracotta tiles. To the right, a fully equipped kitchen hums with life. Copper pans hang above a rustic stove, and the air carries faint notes of thyme and fresh coffee. Kanté is said to enjoy cooking here. Not fancy meals, just honest, home-cooked food. The adjoining summer kitchen opens onto a shaded terrace, perfect for slow, lingering breakfasts while watching horses graze in the fields behind it. A utility room and boiler space keep everything running smoothly, a reflection of his orderly, disciplined nature. Upstairs, a narrow staircase creaks softly, leading to a small landing and 3 bedrooms. Each one feels like a private retreat, with low ceilings, linen curtains, and the gentle whisper of wind through the trees. The decor is restrained, neutral tones, wooden floors, and a faint hint of lavender drifting in from the gardens outside. No gold, no glitter, just the quiet dignity that comes from a life earned, not given. Step outside, and the rhythm of life slows. The orchard stretches beyond the backyard, rows of apple and plum trees heavy with fruit. A vegetable garden sits neatly beside a chicken coop, the kind of self-sufficiency that suits a man who values effort over indulgence. In the distance, a stone and timber outbuilding serves as part workshop, part stable, part barn, all powered by solar panels feeding clean energy back into the grid. Even here, Kanté chooses sustainability over showmanship. The stable is a favorite corner, not for prestige horses or grand events, but as a quiet place to walk at sunset, hands in pockets, thinking occasionally. Friends, teammates, locals, or family stop by, their laughter drifting across the fields, soft and fleeting. There's no marble-lined pool, only a small pond reflecting the sky, a mirror of the life he has built, calm, reflective, and free. In the heart of Normandy, among rolling green hills and endless skies, N'Golo Kanté's farmhouse stands as proof that greatness doesn't need grandeur. It's a home built not on fame, but on faith, in work, humility, and the peace that comes when a man finally stops running and simply lives. Even beyond this quiet estate, that simplicity follows him. In a world of Ferraris and Bentleys, Kanté still chooses modest cars over luxury. Today we take a look at 2 of the cars in his garage. The first is the Mini Cooper S, the very first car he bought in England when he joined Leicester City. Priced around £20,000, it remains the same white and black hatchback he drives today, a symbol of loyalty, humility, and simplicity. Beneath its modest exterior, his Mini Cooper S hides a 2.0-liter turbo engine with 189 horsepower, capable of sprinting from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.8 seconds. Yet for Kanté, speed has never been the point. He once smiled and said simply, "It's still good." That sentence became as legendary as his tackles, a reminder that contentment is often the greatest luxury. Next in his garage is a Volkswagen Tiguan, a compact SUV perfectly suited to his low-key lifestyle. Priced around £33,000, it's powered by a 2.0-liter diesel engine, delivering 148 horsepower. Steady, reliable, efficient. Just like him, the navy blue Tigran often carries him to training camps or on short countryside drives near his Normandy farmhouse. Comfortable, practical, and entirely unflashy, it's a car made for life, not show. No glitter, no glamour, just two honest machines that reflect the man who drives them. In a sport fueled by wealth and extravagance, Kanté's car collection tells a different story. It's about gratitude, restraint, and a steady heart that values purpose over prestige. Just like his cars, his approach to money is calm and intentional. No excess, no showmanship, just discipline, consistency, and quiet gratitude. His fortune, estimated at around $70 million, is the product of a lifetime of dedication, not indulgence. Today, his primary income comes from Ittihad, where he earns roughly $27 million a year, about $520,000 each week, making him one of the top earners in the Saudi Pro League. But for Kanté, the move in 2023 wasn't about fame. It was about peace, family time, and a well-earned break after years of intensity in Europe. Over his career, he has earned more than $147 million in salaries from Leicester City, Chelsea, and Al Ittihad, a number projected to exceed $200 million by the end of his current deal. Yet he remains the same man who once took the train to practice and preferred home-cooked meals to Michelin-starred dining. Off the field, endorsement deals with Nike, Puma, and a handful of trusted brands bring in around $3 million annually, each partnership carefully chosen to reflect his thoughtful, genuine character. He also invests quietly in real estate across France, including sustainable projects near his Normandy home, focusing on agriculture and renewable energy. His portfolio, like his playing style, is intelligent, efficient, and steady. All told, Kanté earns roughly $30 million a year, but his lifestyle remains as humble as ever. In a world obsessed with spectacle, he proves that true success doesn't need to shine. It simply endures gracefully. Despite his wealth, Kanté has never hoarded it. For him, money only matters if it can lift others. Quietly, sincerely, he has transformed part of his earnings into acts of kindness. With no foundation in his name, he gives directly. Through personal donations or collaborations with charities he trusts, between 2016 and 2018, while at Leicester City, he began turning small, everyday moments into gestures of compassion. Once fined £100 for arriving late to training, he refused to put it into the team fund like everyone else. A simple act, yet emblematic of the man who gives on his own terms. Instead of paying the team fund, he handed the money to a struggling local family, simply saying, "I wanted to help those who truly need it." Around the same time, he also sponsored education and youth sports programs in the Paris suburbs, the very streets where he once played barefoot as a boy. After winning the 2018 World Cup, Kanté quietly donated a large portion of his bonus, worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, to French veterans and disadvantaged children. He never talked about it himself. His teammates did, calling him the man who helps without headlines. From 2020 to 2023, his generosity extended to Mali, his parents' homeland, partnering with Save the Children and local Islamic organizations. He funded schools, sports fields, and healthcare programs for rural children. The donations, worth millions, were what he humbly described as small efforts to give back what life gave me. In 2025, he launched his most ambitious project yet, personally financing a $5 million medical center in Mali, offering free treatment to children and families. During breaks from football, he visits the site himself. No entourage, no cameras. Walking among locals as one of them. For Kanté, charity isn't a performance, it's a principle. Humble on the pitch and generous beyond it, he shows the world that true greatness doesn't shout, it acts quietly from the heart. When his charity work pauses and the season slows, N'Golo Kanté returns to a simpler rhythm of life. Mornings that begin in peace, kitchens filled with laughter, joy found in the smallest, most ordinary moments. This is what a day in the life of the world's most humble footballer really feels like. Off the pitch, Kanté lives at a pace that mirrors his soul, calm, grounded, and deeply humble. Splitting his time between France and Saudi Arabia, he finds balance in faith, family, and quiet purpose. He often returns to Mali, his parents' homeland, where fame melts away and only kinship remains. Dressed in traditional attire, standing beside his mother and relatives, Kanté carries the quiet pride of his roots, a gentle reminder of where it all began. Back in Normandy, his farmhouse is a sanctuary of calm. Mornings unfold with prayer, a slow ride through the countryside, and mint tea shared on the terrace, soaking in the peace of the day. He tends his garden with his own hands, valuing serenity over showmanship. Friends describe him as open-hearted, the kind of man who welcomes everyone as if they were family. Away from the pitch, he quietly supports youth academies, education programs, and sustainable energy projects for rural communities. No headlines, no cameras, just sincerity. For Kanté, happiness isn't measured by luxury or fame. It's found in belonging, in faith, in the people around him, and in the small daily rituals that keep his life grounded. His story isn't about wealth or glory. It's about grace, gratitude, and a life lived beautifully at its own unhurried pace. Thank you for joining us.